The Fiery Youth. Chapter 3. The Showdown on the Court. The basketball court at Tianqing High was always one of the liveliest places on campus. Especially during team tryouts, it drew nearly every boy's gaze to the vibrant orange-red wooden floor. For most, wearing that jersey emblazoned with Tianqing wasn't just about athletic glory. It was a symbol of status. Ali stood at the edge of the court, hands in the pockets of his sweatpants, a piece of gum still between his teeth. He wasn't even sure why he had signed up for the tryouts. Maybe he wanted to prove something. Maybe he just didn't want to be looked down on. Most of the time, he couldn't explain it himself. Next group, Chen Ilya and Jian Ziyu. As the PE teacher read out the names, a buzz of whispers instantly swept through the sidelines. Ziyu slowly stood and glanced at Ali. His look calm, condescending with a hint of challenge. Ali grinned. So this guy's aiming for the same spot too, huh? The two stepped onto the court for a 3-on-3 scrimmage. The teams were randomly assembled, and players were scored based on instincts, judgment, and teamwork. At the sound of the whistle, Ali burst into action like an untamed beast. With explosive speed, he faked out his defender, pulled up, and nailed a bank shot. A wave of murmurs spread through the crowd. This guy. Ziyu frowned, alert, but the next few plays didn't go as smoothly. Ali's style was aggressive and straightforward. No passes, no screens. His solo attempts led to several turnovers, which Ziyu calmly countered with strategic play. With smart tactics and clean assists, Ziyu's team started dominating, even drawing cheers from the crowd. You only know how to play with brute force? Ziyu said coldly during a break. At least I don't fake wisdom just to act superior, Ali snapped. Tweet. The referee blew his whistle. Enough talk. You two are on the same team for the next match. The sidelines erupted with laughter. This was a recipe for disaster, or exactly the point of the teacher's plan, to see if they could learn to cooperate through rivalry. The game resumed. Now on the same team, Ali and Ziyu avoided even glancing at each other. On the first possession, Ziyu drove past defenders and dished a clean pass to a wide-open Ali. Ali hesitated for a moment, then rose for the shot. Swish. As he landed, he shot a cold glance back at Ziyu. As the game continued, their rhythm slowly began to align. Still wordless, they started to understand each other's style. Ziyu recognized Ali's rare physical gifts, while Ali began to position himself better for passes. Near the end of the match, Ali dove to save a loose ball, twisting his ankle and crashing hard to the ground. Silence fell over the court. Ziyu froze for a second, then rushed over and knelt beside him. You okay? Shit. Probably just twisted. Not broken, Ali muttered, gritting his teeth. Without another word, Ziyu ran to grab an ice pack and handed it over. You play hard, but stop relying on brute strength. This isn't street ball. Ali didn't reply. He stared down at his swollen ankle. After a while, he finally looked up and asked, not quite hostile this time, You been playing since you were a kid? Ziyu nodded. My mom said I touched a basketball before I ever held a baby bottle. Ali let out a small laugh. No wonder you always look pissed when you see me. Ziyu was quiet for a few seconds, then said, It's not that I hate you. I just didn't get why someone like you even bothers trying. But now, I think I get it. Ali didn't say much, just gave a low The next day, the bulletin board displayed the results. Both Ali and Ziyu had made it onto the preliminary roster for the school team, advancing to the next stage of interschool training. Below the list, the PE teacher had written a note. Sometimes, a fire can burn away hostility or ignite the start of real chemistry. Standing in front of the board, Ali muttered under his breath. What kind of corny crap is that? Scared of losing now, hothead? Ziyu's voice came from behind. Cut the crap. Next time we train, don't slack off. I'm going all in. Ali turned around with a mischievous grin. Ziyu said nothing. He just smirked and walked away. Sunlight spilled onto the basketball court, casting a warm glow. Ali stood at the edge, staring at the wooden floor. his ankle aching, his heart still tight, but for the first time he felt a flicker of passion. A passion that belonged to no one else but him. This showdown was never just about basketball.